Hey everyone, it's Desiree and I am here with Birch Press Design and we are going to create an autumn card. We're coming close. Here in the States we celebrate Thanksgiving and it is fast approaching. I cannot believe how fast this year has just gone by. I'm only going to be using the layer B from the Autumn Breeze plate. And I will be linking to Birch Press Design because this is on sale. The whole set is on sale. And we're going to do some ink smooshing, and I'm going to finally use that Venomous Potion ink. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to show you how we can use just one die to create our background for our card. So let's get started. And I'll see you on the other side. And as always, the die cutting will be done, hopefully, by that time. I'm going to start out by making my panels. And I'm going to be doing some ink smooshing. And using my go-to fall colors, but changed one up because I had to use the Villainous potion. Oh, it's an awesome color. So I'm starting out here with Fossilized Amber. It's a nice deep yellow. It's got a deeper, it's not bright. You know, scattered straw is good too, but it's too light. So I'd like to have like that little bit of brown. And that's what the Fossilized Amber has. I'm coming in now with the aged Mahogany, and I am using Distress inks for these panels and the ink smooshing. Now, the cardstock that I'm using is watercolor. I'm actually using watercolor, Canson XL watercolor paper. And you can see I'm picking up two of each. Sometimes this is Rustic Wilderness. I chose a lot of the new colors that have recently come out because they're just vibrant and beautiful and bold and awesome. Just saying. I mean, it's a true green. It's a beautiful, beautiful green. But it's deep, it's not bright. This is Carckling Campfire. Awesome orange with this yellow tint that hits into it. Great for fires. Yes, Carckling Campfire. His names are perfect to the colors that he creates. This one is just, it is absolutely gorgeous. I cannot... It's just phenomenal. And for those of you, yes, I have done videos where you see my face. I actually have purple hair. That's the color of my hair. It's awesome. I know everyone keeps saying, oh, we'd like to see your face. You know, I'm comfortable doing this. So once the backgrounds were dry, and I let them dry naturally. I really don't like, especially with the Distress inks, I don't like to force the drying on these, because you can see how it's blooming, how it's spreading. It just looks awesome. So I like to let them go on their own. This is the panel that we're going to use, and I'm going to die cut each one of these and 3 Desert Storm panels, because we're going to finish up 3. Here's all my die cuts. Now that little cup, I save those. They are great for shaker bits. Awesome for shaker bits because I put them down and spray them and just mix them all up. And then again, I'm not going to be using the Desert Storm cutouts, so I'll save them for another project for an accent as well. The vintage photo, you knew it was coming in, right? Just saying. Fall, Christmas, all year round, the vintage photo never leaves my table. It just doesn't. It just does not leave my table. Nope. I'm going around each of the leaves that we have with the vintage photo using my blending tool. Now, I did not, think y'all wanted to see all of that because again, it's 5 panels. There's a lot of leaves on each panel. It's absolutely amazing. But that vintage photo just adds a little bit more warmth to each of the colors, even the green and the purple. So again, vintage photo is perfect for any color, even pink. I believe that. a lot of people don't. I get a lot of comments, how can you use vintage photo on the pink? Very easily. Yes, for me, very easily. It's not for everybody, and that's okay. Just because I use it does not mean you have to. It's just, I enjoy reading every single comment. So here I'm coming in with one of my makeup brushes and the vintage photo, and I'm going around the edge of the Desert Storm cutouts from the panels, and I'm also going to the inside, because by going in that inside, the edges are going to get a little bit darker as well. So we've got these different modded tones going across each of those panels. I did use some Spellbinders tape to hold all these together, so when I remember, I remove it. But I don't otherwise. It's awesome tape. I'm using my art glitter glue, and I'm going to put these directly down onto some dark brown cardstock. And these, you can see, I have a little bit of an edge going on, and that's fine. We will trim those when it comes to these edges. These panels are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I am pushing it down into the corner just a little bit because I don't want the brown to come out the edge. I want the brown to show up somewhere else. So you can see those small cutouts that we have. We are not doing die inlay, which you certainly could with those small pieces. And it would be absolutely gorgeous doing that. But I'm not doing that. I'm only doing a somewhat inlay with the larger pieces, as you can very well tell. Here I'm trimming along the edge, and I keep my scissors at an angle as I go along that edge. That helps me make sure that I'm not going to cut into the the tan panel, Desert Storm. Here are my card bases, and I'm using my tape runner to get these panels right up onto my standard A2 size card bases, which are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I get a lot of questions with that tape runner that I'm using. I am not finding it available anywhere. I got that a long time ago. If there is a tape runner that comes second to my ATG, it's this one. It's refillable. It unfolds, so it fits really nicely in the hand, and it's called My Stick, S-T-I-K. I'm not finding the handle. I am finding some refills, but very few, so I apologize. And it's a shame because that is an awesome tape runner. But I just don't get along with tape runners. It's me. It's the operator. I cannot operate them except my ATG gun. I love my ATG gun, but it's just too big for this. I keep saying that. I should stop. Okay, so now I'm just having fun placing my leaves using different colors. They're bright, they're bold, they're beautiful, and now I'm going to come in with my double-sided foam squares, and when I put them on this panel, I'm setting them down a little bit. So you could either set them directly onto the opening, or I'm setting them off a little bit so that I could see that brown. It's going to help them to stand up and make it look even more 3D and more dimensional. I'm only going to show one of the panels, but you can see with all of the colors that you have, you can make multiple cards. So for this video, I'm going to show 3 cards that I made. But you could probably get 5 cards when using the number. And I think it could be based on the number of colors that you do. So if you do more colors, like if you added a blue and a brown into this, then you might be able to do 7 cards. Because again, I chose 5 colors. But I did. I just stopped at 3. And I think it'd make a great gift. Or again, just to have notes, just to say thank you to somebody. And that's what our panels look like. So again, now you could add shimmer to these if you want. You could add some gems to them if you want. I just love the way that the color does all of the work. Don't get me wrong, I love my gems, I love my Nuvo drops, but wow, just letting the colors do the work is awesome. And that's usually what I do enjoy. So I do hope you enjoyed this project. I had a lot of fun. I love ink smooshing. It is my favorite technique to ink smush and to splatter. Nope, no blizzard on these. But it is one of my go-to. It is my go-to technique when it comes to certain things and when I see it. But again, do hope you enjoyed it. All the products I used will be listed down below. Now, the Autumn Breeze, I'm going to link it to Birch Press Design. It's on sale. And it's the set. And wait till you see the sale. It is a huge sale. It's going to go quick, guys. So please, by the time I put this up, do not be upset if it's already sold out, because it is an awesome sale, at least when I saw it. So make sure you check that out. That's where I'm going to link you to get that awesome deal. And then along with everything else that I use, that'll be linked down below as well. If you have any questions, make sure you leave those down below as well, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you haven't already, I'd love for you to subscribe. Be part of my group here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, and make sure you ring the bell, because hopefully YouTube may let you know that a new video is up. But I do post regularly each and every week. Smile, enjoy, have fun, enjoy this process. Don't stress. But remember what's most important for me. Always be creative. Till the next video, guys. Take care.